Yo. Are we back? I am still in this trade, apparently. Oh my god, dude, maybe I should have stayed off the live. It was fine when I wasn't looking at it and I couldn't see it. How's that happen, bro? It just goes straight up when I'm not on, and then as soon as I'm back live and can see my screen, it just immediately tanks. Amazing. Scam. I'm gonna hold it though. Let's see what happens. See if we can get a move back up. Yeah, so here's my issue. If anybody's a stream expert, a technology expert, a PC expert, the issue with my PC is that when I try to record, so I'm streaming to YouTube in 1440p, right? But I try to record I record in 4K. So that way, like when I do the editing for like the clips and shit, like it's as good a quality as you can get. However, when I record in 4K, it uses two NVENC like encoder, like two different encoder sessions. And then like after like 30 minutes, it just trips one out. Like the whole shit just like dies. So then I have to basically record using the stream encoder, which makes the quality just less, but it works. I don't crash. But then it's like I'm monitoring my GPU. This is all nerd talk for anybody that doesn't know anything about computers. I've learned all this. I spent a lot of time talking to ChatGPT and Grok about what the fuck is going on, but I'm monitoring my GPU. My GPU is staying at like 60% even when I'm doing all of that. All my tabs open, trading, recording, and streaming, which I'm supposed to have more than enough headroom to be able to handle that. So I don't know what the deal is. I really don't. ChatGPT keeps telling me this 5070 AI has no, or this 5070 Ti shouldn't have any problem with it, but perhaps it is a GPU problem. I don't know. It's wild. I honestly think we might see Seek and Destroy, though, if this fails. Like, we're already kind of, like, showing signs that that would be the... Like, this is a broadening formation if this goes to a new low here. You know what I mean? We're putting in new lows, new highs. Like, if we just do it again, it's going to be fucked. But higher time frame, like the 4 hour gap here, we never inversed it, right? We're holding it, we're respecting it. So bullish until this fails is the motto right now for me. Turn this off. Well, that's the funny part, Blue 60s. I went from a Mac to the PC. I don't know. Like I said, according to ChatGPT, I got more than enough headroom to be able to do more than what I like. When I got this, I wanted to get a PC that was overkill, you know, so I could future-proof it and have it work for every single thing I ever do. And that's the frustrating part. Anybody want to buy a PC? I'll give you a sick deal on it. I can't promise you it's going to be the most reliable for streaming if you're trying to do what I'm doing, but for everything else, it's amazing. Bitcoin bullish? No, it's not. Satoshi? We got Jeffrey Epstein in the chat. Satoshi, can you tell us, are you Jeffrey? Listen, guys, Jeffrey Epstein was apparently playing Fortnite. Jeffrey Epstein was apparently playing Fortnite not too long ago. So now he might be live trading. He might be futures trading on a live stream. Yeah, you never know. Can you get 40% off the PC with code Tyler? Honestly, at this point, yes. As long as I get something for it. Just get fucking A. Jeez. Wow, this is choppy, huh, boys? What do you guys think? Is this going to reverse on me and we're going to have Seek and Destroy, or are we going to be gold in here? What are you guys thinking? If we can put in a new high up here, I like, I mean, obviously a break even up here, but. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? Going up 10:03 right now. A few minutes into the new hour. Look at these hourly candles. Take my profit? Take my profit? What the fuck? We haven't even done anything. Gold during London? Yeah, I don't trade gold, but I've heard that gold is goated during Asia session only. From the people that trade gold, they say that New York session's just dog shit, which every time I've looked at it, that's how I feel like. Every time I look at gold, I feel like it looks terrible. This also looks god awful. Who would have thought the day before CPI would be cleaner than CPI day itself? It wasn't on my bingo card. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold this. Stop. It's either stop loss or TP. NFP was on Wednesday. MFF code give a discount. It just depends on if they're running a promotion. Right now there is a promotion on Flex accounts. I believe it's still running. That if, but it's just for one-time use. Whatever promotion is running, it'll work for. They don't run like percentages off too often though. I can't believe Satoshi's in here after Bitcoin's down 50%. He goes, Bitcoin's bullish. What is this, dude? What are we watching? $10.08. Maybe it'll just chop here until like 10.20. We'll get that random 10.20 pump. No, I'm not gonna get out. I've accepted the risk. I only did 3 micros here because it's a 100-point stop loss. So no, I'm fine. Yeah, the higher time frame candle on the side here is this indicator. Higher time frame, power of 3 by 2 degrees. I have the Pro Plus one, so this is the paid one right here. There is a free one, but it only shows you 1 candle at a time. That's probably one of the most common questions I get asked. It's always right here. Next week could be low resistance liquidity runs, ICT said. Rock on. Rock on. All right, we'll probably be looking to go break even here soon. We're starting to see like Dow Jones is going to be trading above these highs. ES as well. We're all kind of in a similar spot right now. Just ran this high. I'll go break even now. Fuck it. If we get chopped out of this, it might be for the better. Yeah, liquidated. Sometimes the people that shit on limits. It's easy to shit on limits, and I do the same when like you get left behind and you should have just market executed. But dude, when the limit saves you from chasing a move all the way up here, this is when you're like, fuck, dude. Limits rock. But you know, I don't know. It's frustrating both direct. It's frustrating in both ways depending on if you miss the move or not. in the midst of my PC crashing. That's so frustrating, dude. Nothing like, dude, one of my biggest pet peeves is just technology not working. I swear. One of my biggest pet peeves is technology just not working. It just like fucking grinds my gears. I don't know what it is, bro. I just like see red, dude. It just pisses me off. It makes me so angry, dude. Is anybody else like that, or is that just me? It just, dude. Goodness gracious. That's how you know technology is the devil. All right, we got we got Dow Jones that is trading above these highs, starting to maybe get out of this range a little bit, hopefully. No, I don't think I'm gonna partial. Let's see if we can get this full move. This is a 2R all the way up here, so risk to reward. Why? I mean, it's whatever. If you want to go low hanging fruit, then rock on. But it's over a 1R, so it's not like it's bad. But it's CPI day, man. So it's like I don't feel like I'm asking for too much, if I'm being honest. Just a little move up to this 4-hour gap. Look at this. Look at this glaring gap staring at us right in the face. In the face. We'll see, though. So far, she's been rather choppy. I am break even right now, so risk-free trade. We're going for the glory. My hair looks good today. My hair, it looks the same as it does every day. Yeah, John, dude, dude. The amount of time, like last night, right? So the reason that I haven't been having any stream issues lately for a while is because I was just using the same encoder that I'm using for stream. So I'm using the stream encoder for my recording. The problem is then the recording comes back just a little bit less quality than, like, you know, it's not 4K. And I'm like, dude, I got this set up so I could stream in high quality, you know, 1440p while being able to record everything in 4K. Just everything looks better, right? So, but the only problem is then you got to I can't use the stream encoder because then it compresses it. So I went back, like last night, I did 4 test streams last night with it, and I didn't have a problem. And then today, she crashed. And my GPU never spiked, so I don't know. It might not even be the GPU. I don't even know what it is. It could be a bad driver, but I've tried multiple different drivers. I don't know. I really don't know. Very frustrating, though. This is the choppiest chop that maybe is ever chopped on a CPI day. Thanks, day trading. You know what, day trading? You look awesome too. Thanks, man. I try to look awesome for you, boys and girls. You never know. My wife might be on here. I might meet my wife at one of these things. You know what I mean? It could happen. What's a girl like you doing in a wait? What's a place like this doing in a girl like you? Is having a wife still a thing in 2026? Yeah. Oh, well, stop all that break even incoming here, I think. This is a terrible price. This is god awful, chat. It didn't even give this. It didn't even give this. We SMT'd with we SMT'd with YM, and yeah, I'm out break even. Wow. That's crazy. This is terrible. This is god awful. This is the worst I've seen in years. Bro, this is so bad. Well, what time is it? It's only 10:15. Well, what do you guys think? Good break even. It might be. I don't know. If this just obviously stays really choppy like this, then it's not really something you want to trade anyway. But it could be unfortunate if this just like tagged me out and then just like flies all the way back up. But what can we do? Really? You guys still in? Yeah. I mean, the logic is still there on the 4 hour, but it was a little too choppy, dude. You know, especially being that picky with entry, right? Like, we really forced this retrace, had a limit, got picked up. A lot of back and forth, dude. Oh, picked up on the macro candle as well. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't trust it really either, but we'll see, man. We'll see. This is oh, just what the doctor ordered for a CPI Friday, ain't it? Yeah, I was a little bit worried. That's why I put that in the first stream. I put that third question in there. It's like, because we had such a huge day yesterday. Usually when you have just like a huge day on Thursday, either direction, it's like Friday can be real freaking messy. Then yesterday we had a huge move. Here we go. Dude, if this just goes straight up to TP, it's like, whatever, bro. Fuck it. It's just, you know what I mean? We'll just rage quit. Goodness gracious. Dude, I gotta start shopping for a. I might have to start shopping to see if I can trade this sucker in for something. I don't know, bro. I don't know what the problem is. What is wrong with this PC, bro? I can't. You know, everybody talks about AI being so smart, but then it's like if you ever need ChatGPT or AI to diagnose anything with your PC, goodness, man, it's like they might be dumber than me. I don't know, man. But I gotta be able to do what I want to do without it crashing, man. I mean, goodness. Spend enough money on this stuff. Maybe I'll have to look into. I don't know. Anybody? Any nerds in here? I got the 5070 graphics card. I got the 5070. Like, what should I get if I trade this in and like upgrade it? What are y'all rocking? I mean, you guys probably aren't streaming. You're just trading. This would be perfect if I wasn't streaming and recording. But for some reason it's having problems. So Mac Studio, Kev, my worry a little bit with the Mac Studio is just the fact that like every Apple product definitely gets outdated pretty fucking quick. That's like my only issue, right? Like if I buy a Mac Studio, am I gonna have to just buy another Mac Studio in like 3 years? Yeah, I got a MacBook Pro laptop, and I had a Mac Mini that I was using for when I first started streaming. I still have the Mac Mini. It's literally just sitting right here. The GPU is least of my worries. Now that is what ChatGPT said as well. I just don't know. I just don't know what the problem is, and I'm willing to pay money to fix it. Day Trader Wayne says, I'm done trading for the year. We try again 2027. Day Trader Wayne. Cheers, man. You know, people do forget we are still relatively early. It's been a pretty fair week. You know, obviously yesterday was a little bit tricky around like the 10 o'clock hour, I would say. Did a little flip-flopping myself. Otherwise, this week has been better than I would say how I've felt AM session has been in January. Obviously, you guys know that AM session's kind of been a struggle bus for me for January, and PM session's been kind of my saving grace. This week in the AM session, you know, we had a nice little win streak going there. We got to 3, and then yesterday was a red day, so the streak starts over. Now we got to break even for today, but the year's still early. I will say this. I do think a correction off of the all-time highs is a good sign for us. You know, you guys remember last year all the times we just spent trading at all-time highs and how frustrating that was. And that's a valid, you know, it's valid to have those thoughts because all-time high trading is kind of a different beast when you're so one-sided, you know. Oh yeah, happy V-Day, chat. I guess what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Valentine's, right? Yeah. Oh, happy Valentine's to you crazy lovers. We got a chat full of lovers, not fighters. I know that. Yeah. Bunch of lovers, not fighters. But you'll fight for what you love. That's the one thing about this chat that I know is true. Yeah, even though you're not fighters, you'll fight for what you love. I found that out. Yep, absolutely. Friday the 13th. Oh, it is Friday the 13th. I wonder if the stream crashed. Chat full of diddlers. Oh, fuck yeah. We got bank holiday on Monday, don't we? I forgot about that, Nika. Oh, President's Day. Bro. How are you going to give us this Chop Fest on Friday for CPI? Followed by a bank holiday on Monday. Oh my God. How are you going to do this to us? How are you going to get me out break even like that? Bottom tick my shit. Bro, what? Like, that doesn't get more bottom tick, apparently, than that. 718 and a half. 717 and 3/4. So apparently it got me by 3 ticks. Look at this arrow. It's like not even where the candle is. You can't bottom tick a break even stop more than this.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Crazy. Yeah, Paris, I kind of felt the same way. That's why I said people earlier were talking about me taking profit here. Well, before that, people were telling me to close here. Like I said, I didn't feel like this was going to be too... I don't think this is asking for too much at all. This is like still... This would still be like a deep discount. You know? Like 25,000... You know, 25,050s. I thought it was in play there. Dang. This might just scam me. Also, did you guys see the trade yesterday in PM session that I posted? Bro, I think it got like 95% to my take profit and then reversed all the way to break even. Trade you had was perfect. Thanks, Paris. Thank you, Paris. See, usually people only think that if the result is perfect, but yeah, I thought it was a good setup. Was this 50%? Perfect 50% too. That's crazy. Yeah, this is a little painful. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That's so fucked. If my break even was like truly at break even, I'd probably still be in this. So crazy. Where did I post what? Yeah, did anybody not get stop break even on this? I guess it depends on your entry, how far you dragged your T. I always put my TP like a point or two in profit, so I don't. So like if I get stop break even, I'm not red just because I'm a little OCD like that. And yeah. Evidently that's the difference here. What could I have done better? No hate, just asking. That's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem with going break even when I did, right? We were SMTing this high. We already had been chopping here for literally 22 minutes or more, 30 minutes almost. You know, I was really patient in here. A lot of people in the chat were like, close it, close it, close it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to close it there. I'm going to let it get towards these highs and like give me some sort of logical reason to close it. To me, that happened here. And like I said, if my stop was like true break even and not, you know, a couple points in profit, I'd probably still be in this. I don't know, just unfortunate, I guess. You know, it's easy to see what the trade did and be like, oh, you know, and then to be like, oh, you just shouldn't go break even ever. It's just like, well, how many times does how many times does a break even trade also save you from a loss too? So it's like, you just try to make logical decisions and you just got to live with whatever happens. But yeah, this hurts. Yeah, ain't the first break-even trade. Probably won't be the last. This will probably, in your entire trading career, this will probably happen plenty of times, I'm sure. Tough, man. Tough, man. Congrats anybody that held on or didn't get break-even tagged there. Damn. Of course, it's just the cleanest thing ever at like 10:20 to 10:30. Nah, it's all right. It's still better than a loss. It's a moral victory. We're still correct, so I just don't make anything for it. Who type ones in the chat if you guys are still holding this. I want to see who's banking on this. What a great move, of course. Oh man. Oh. How do you even like explain how would you even explain this type of like pain to a non-trader? Like somebody that's not a trader, that's never experienced anything like this. How would you even explain this to them? Like a 5-year-old. How many people got break even as well? Let me know. I'm sure we got a mixed bag of all sorts of shit. We probably got people that got chopped to smithereens and blew their shit up in here. Some people holding for a win, other people break even. Other people saw the chop and said, "Yep, nope, not trading today." That's wild. Well, I guess that means it's not my lucky day to buy a lottery ticket, right? When the stroke of luck is not on your side, that means it is not the day. Not the day. It made an SMT retain with YM here. And took out this internal high here. Just deep retracement, right? Like deep retracement, hold the low here, hold the low here, hold the low here, and then go. Haley goes, the chop was not real. Yeah, I made this. This is all made up. 113 point stop. Most traders shouldn't even be taking this type of position. See, true. It's that type of comment that tells me that your IQ is probably below room temperature. What you've said makes no sense at all. What you've just said, and everybody in this chat is now dumber for having listened to what you typed. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Nothing that you've just said in your rambling, incoherent response could be even remotely close to being considered a rational thought. Everyone in this chat is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Shut up, bitch!
Back where you fucking started, Wagey. Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass.
Stop it. Get some help.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, I'm just spamming every meme I have now at this point.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
Listen, guys, what do you want from me? You're expecting perfection from an imperfect man. Don't you just find my imperfections beautiful?
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect. I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake.
Jeez. Ah. Bro, what is going on right now? Oh, 5-minute gap. Wow. Who was holding for 944 and just got blue balled? Who just got edged? True, you're retarded. You're literally not a smart individual for saying, like, bro. Having a rule that says, oh, my trades have to be a certain amount of points for a stop loss is what is hilarious. Do you know that volatility of the market changes? Sometimes the exact same structure is 100 points. Sometimes it's 15 points. Let me introduce you to something called the VIX. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Something called the Volatility Index. Let me show you something here. So the way that this works, true. You fucking bonehead. The way that this works, true, is when it is higher, you see these spikes. When it's higher like this, that means there's more points because there's more volatility. You see what I'm saying? When it's down here, right? When it's down here at these levels, then that's like, you know what I mean? Like not as volatile as when it's up here. So like when it's high, it's more points. You know what I mean? You just size down. When it's down here, you can size up a little bit more because it's less points. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? True. You're welcome. Actually, you know what? Send me $5, actually. Thanks. You know, true. I don't even want to see your name in here again. I can't. Get out of here. I can't even see your face anymore. I don't even want to see your face until next week. Get out. I don't even want to see you. I can't even look at you right now, True. You think you know somebody. I can't even look at you right now, True. Get him out of here. Jeez, Louise.
I don't enjoy talking to you that way. I don't know why you insist on making me blow my top. We've been on a lot of adventures together, but it seems like you haven't learned anything. Anything. You think on it. I'll be in the limo.
Mother,
he's okay.
Tell your children not to.
If you guys can't tell, that's my favorite one. I love that one. Chat's reaction when I kicked True out. True, I don't know why you made me do shit like that, bro. But it's just, come on, man. Is the VIX tradable? I actually don't know. I don't know, actually. Is it? I don't think so. But maybe? I have no idea. What does Google say? Is the VIX tradable? Not directly tradable because it is an index, not a stock or asset. However, traders can get exposure to the VIX through derivative products. VIX futures. Oh, okay. So you can trade VIX futures. You can trade VIX options. So I guess it is. There's ETFs as well. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, man. Like right now, the VIX, just relatively speaking, let's go to a daily chart. We are up. You know, let's zoom out even more. Let's go to, this is the weekly. All right, so just to showcase like pockets of volatility, right? Like we can go even more than that. Let's go to the monthly, and you can see every time we've had like a major like geopolitical event, you will see it reflected with these big spikes of volatility, right? So here, where was hang on, this was That's 2023, 2024, 2025. What fucking year are we in? 2026. All right, so this is this would have been in April, so this would have been the tariffs. This big spike of volatility was the tariffs. Again, these are monthly candles. What was August? What happened on August 2024? August 2024. Anybody remember what happened August 2024? I don't remember what happened here, but then like you can see COVID. You can see COVID. You can see the 08 crash, right? So like COVID was the last time that we had like 08 levels of volatility. We were just going fucking berserk. You can see the volatility is increasing here a little bit. And we'll see, you know, if we see any more increased volatility. But, I mean, essentially that's really all you're looking at the VIX for. When the VIX is high, that's usually when you got to size down because moves are way more points. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't agree with like, oh, I always trade with a fixed like 20-point stop or a fixed like 30-point stop. Maybe you have to do something like that if you're turtle souping and like your stop, like you don't have any defined stop loss. But like for the most part, a lot of us are, you know, we're looking for confirmations of reversal off of or continuation off of like a manipulation into a fair value gap, a breaker, like a higher time frame key level. And then we're waiting for confirmation that gives us a defined stop, right? So like an order block, a fair value gap, you know, an inversion. Like we have things in price that give us a defined stop. We don't control how many points those are. We just control the structure, or you know what I mean? Like where we put our stop with that structure, you know? So like, why is my stop here? My stop is here because this is an OB. This is an inversion fair value gap. These are bullish fair value gaps. This is a unicorn setup, right? All of these PD arrays would have to fail for my trade to lose. But guess what? If I put my fucking stop loss, like right here, like I could get tagged out so easily, it would still hold or could still hold and then play out. You know what I mean? Like, what PD arrays are protecting your trade from hitting your stop loss? What is protecting your stop loss from being hit? What PD arrays need to fail for it to get hit? All right. You know, just having an arbitrary, like, oh, I'm just going to do a 30-point stop just because it sounds good. It's just like, what the fuck? When you got volatility like this, it doesn't make sense. I mean, they make micros for a reason. Use them. You know what I mean? Past year funded. Congrats, Jasu. Market like today, last 2 days. Honestly, it's a little surprising that we had such a big move the day before CPI, and then CPI ends up being the, you know, kind of a bummer. But, you know, again, like I said earlier, when you have such a big range, anytime you have just like a huge range day, the next day, sometimes it's just not the hottest, right? Like, if you're expecting more of the same from the day prior, it's just usually not going to be the case. You know, just usually you get a dud. You can go look at the daily chart. Just look at like, you know, big expansion, big move daily candles. A lot of times you'll see kind of some smaller range candles that follow, you know, and obviously where we're at in the week, it's it's Friday. Big range day the day before. Friday's already kind of hit or miss regardless. And, you know, so you can kind of make some sense of it. And hopefully being able to make some sense of it is enough to prevent you from, you know, tilting. But yeah, I don't know. Gave the move up here. We just generated some more buy side below that 4-hour. The 4-hour gap. Haven't hit it on any of the other assets. What time is this? 10:51 right now. Does a guy try to play this again? Or does he just say, fuck it, let's be done for the week? 5-minute BP. Ah, I might just call it a week. I don't know. What are you guys feeling? What are y'all doing? Are y'all done here? Or are you gonna try to capitalize on this? This could play out, but I just I'm not feeling super hot about the market right now. You know, everything here could be a total trap. We could run all of this. We could take this low out, then hold. Like, a lot could go wrong here. A lot could go right here. So I don't know. I guess it's up to you if it's worth it to you or not. If you've had a good week and want to risk it, but you still in the first trade, Allie? Holy shit! Still in the first trade. Hitting the 5-minute there. That's the only thing you got to worry about, Allie. I'd say if it runs above that, you're probably in the clear. But yeah, I think I'll sit this out. See if it plays or not. Breakfast. It's still in the first trade. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You got diamond hands, Allie. Yes, we have relative equal highs. Yes, we do. Yes, we absolutely do. And we're in the 11 o'clock macro, so now would be the time. Same entry? Yeah. Bro, that's so crazy, though. I don't even know what I would have done here, seeing this, like... I don't know. I think, yeah, I probably would have been holding the whole thing, too, maybe. Fuck, that's a tough retracement, though. Not literally, like, 99% of your whole move. You just let it come all the way back? That's not easy on the mental. You know? Allie's like going through it. Now he's like seeing it bounce. He's like, all right, dude, I think we're good. This is the higher time frame power of 3 by 2 degrees. This is these are hourly candles as well, is what I'm using. But yeah, if you guys are just joining, I did take one trade. As you guys can see, the execution's on the screen. Break even stop for your boy. Didn't really like how the market's moving enough to want to replay this. Just feels problematic, to be honest. $10.38 scares you? This one? Yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. It's going to kind of come down to this 5-minute close. Yeah, I mean, 5-minute. Yeah. I was going to say you need this 5-minute inverse, but if that can't happen, then yeah, you could see lower. 5-minute inverse is what you really needed to feel safe, I feel like, here. Oh, no. Oh, no, Allie. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is like top tier edging, though. Top tier edging, though, if you're going to get that close to TP if you're holding for 943, 944. That might be, like, if this does reverse. If it were to reverse, that would maybe be more painful than what happened to me. What's up, Fortune Mash? But it is dump day today, Friday the 13th. I don't know if I don't know if Friday the 13th is just automatically a dump day, but maybe. Were you confident in streaming when you first started? What do you mean? Confident in streaming? I mean, when I first started it, I mean, it's kind of nerve-wracking at first. Yeah, it's something new. Everything you do is under a microscope, and people criticize you regardless of what happens. But you kind of know that that's what's going to happen when you do it. But confident in streaming, not... I don't know if I'd say confidence with streaming. I had confidence with my trading, which I guess is the more important part. What's funny enough is the very first, or wait, maybe that was the, actually, I don't remember what happened my very first stream. I know the very first time that I had anybody watching me trade, I think it was in my private Discord, actually, now that I think about it. The very first time I ever had anybody private, like trading live, like I was like trading live in front of people on a call. I remember I hit this like fucking huge trade. It was like this crazy expansion day. And it was like a 200-point move. It was crazy, actually. We had like two internal targets and then a full target that was hit. Everybody's like looking at me like, oh my God, this guy's a fucking god. And I'm just like, they're not all like this, trust me. Just good timing. Yeah, I wonder. I should go back and look. I wonder what my first stream. I wonder what happened. I'm gonna go back and look. I'm curious. My first stream ever, bro. Can I go to the last page? I'm actually kind of afraid. New hour. Okay, close on the previous hourly candle. We closed above the previous open. Holy shit. There we go, finally. Oh boy. First stream ever was July 1st. 24 on YouTube. Oops. Oh, dude, back when I was rocking the green screen. Dude, should I go back? Should I go back to a green screen setup? Check this shit out. Oh, fuck, you can't see me. Damn it, hang on. Yo, I still got the green screen. Look at me. No background? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, actually. Back when Top Step wasn't Jew Step. Oh, God. What happened? Oh, we catch a banger? We caught a banger first stream? Fuck yeah. Guys, look at this banger I caught. First ever YouTube live stream. Look at me fucking smiling like a little weirdo. Creep. No, maybe not. maybe I got break even stop. No, come on. Yes! Yes! Wait, what happened? Did I close early? Oh, maybe I closed early. What was I saying? But anyway, yeah, I think you just gotta get, shut up. No one wants to fucking hear your voice. Oh, dude, banger first one. Let's go. I couldn't even remember what happened. Fuck yeah. Rest is history, chat. Rest is history, chat. Great times. What is going on here, though? And then Trump got elected, and well, green screen not good. Damn it! I fucking thought that kind of looked sick. Plus, then, well, back then I just didn't. I was too lazy. I didn't want to do anything with my backdrop, so I was like, let me just slap this green screen there, so I don't gotta worry about it. Contains nuts says yes to say something to me, but it's diabolical though. Oh fuck. Well, I don't know what that means, but look cinematic. No. Thanks, man. It probably it would look better though. It would look better with a woman in my life, right? It would look better if I had a V-Day day tomorrow, huh? Ladies, for what it's worth though. You know, at least I'm not a guy that has the 69-in-1 shampoo. You know what I mean? The shampoo that, you know, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, engine oil, the works, right? Now, don't get me wrong. There was a point. There was a point in my life. Convenience, though. You know what I mean? Like, why have 8 bottles when you could have 1? Telling yourself it's Virgin's Day, Anthony. That's because we're saving ourselves till marriage, though. We're saving ourselves. You know what I mean? In a world of degeneracy, you gotta remember that's someone's daughter, right? Someone's daughter. Listen, boys. Listen, you boys out here running amok, all because Andrew Tate told you it was cool. Listen. Someone once said, when you're out there dating the female species, you got to treat her like you would want some guy to treat your daughter someday. And then oddly enough, right afterward, the question that was asked was gay son or thought daughter. So kind of put a damper in that, but you know, still a good lesson in that. And with V-Day coming up, listen, boys, come on. You know what to do. Come on. Don't be lazy. Come on now. Hey, ladies, you too, though. This is a two-way street. This isn't just an extra birthday for you. You understand me? Did I get the COVID vaccine? I did not get the COVID vaccine. Oh, gee, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough action today. It's really choppy. Really, if you were just extremely patient with the longs, maybe there's opportunity in this. Like Allie apparently held through all of this and is still holding, I think. Yeah, but don't make it worse. I'd say Let them have, you know, if you had a rough day today, just let them have it. Don't make it worse. Don't go out buying a bunch of accounts trying to revenge trade to end the week. It's probably just not the day. Wait for better. Wait for a better day. The 99 and 1 was amazing. Yeah, sure was. Sure was. Maybe that's why there's a balding epidemic, though. You guys ever think about that? Obviously, like they say, like your skin is your biggest organ, right? And obviously, that's why there's such a hoopla about everything, right? I mean, whether it's, you know, shampoos, lotions, sunscreens, you're just lathering that shit on. Oh my God. Are they just giving us cancer, or what's going on with that? Or is that too much tinfoil hat stuff? What do you guys think? But yeah, is that why the balding epidemic? I feel maybe it's not an epidemic. Maybe I just feel like it is. But is that just because all these guys be using like these 10-in-1s, these 10-in-1 shampoos? They just rub it on. Just fries the absolute shit out of their hair. I did not get into the second trade. No, I just tape read. No balls. No balls. Yeah, G. It happens. Sometimes the hardest thing is just walking away with small red. I sometimes struggle with it as well. The only way for me usually to prevent it is by getting off the chart, right? The more I sit here, the more I sit here and just stare at a chart after a loss or after really anything, the more I'll convince myself a trade looks good at some point. That's why ideally it's like if you can catch one winning trade and be done for the day, that's usually your best bet. Or, you know, you take a couple losses, you just got to remove yourself. Losing your hair, Tyler, how might go raw diet? Dude, I don't know. People keep telling me that my hairline's receding, and I'm like, dude, it's not. I just have a fucking fat forehead. I even asked my barber, which you guys are giving me shit. You guys don't like my barber, apparently. I was like, dude, is my hairline receding? Like, or are these people fuck with me? They're just like, no, you're good. I'm like, all right. But they might just be saying that too. They could just be wanting a good tip. I don't know. I think I just got a big forehead. I'm gonna go with that for now. My dad has good hair and he's 61, so I'd like to think that I'm gonna be just fine. Lock out your account, save it from revenge trading. No. Well, there's not a. Is there even a lockout feature on TRADEIFY yet? I mean, I'm always trading on TradingView. There's no lockout feature like right here. I just removed myself from the chart. That's just it. Remove yourself from the chart. Go do shit. Go to the gym. Get away from this portal. This portal of doom. You think the hair gene comes from your grandpa on my mom's side? Oh, no, dude. If that's true, I'm fucked. Actually, you're lying. How the fuck? Does the hair gene come from your grandpa on your mom's side? While a common belief, hair loss isn't solely inherited from your maternal grandfather. For men, the maternal grandfather's genes, specifically on the X chromosome, play a significant role in determining baldness, but it is a complex polygenic trait. Genes for hair loss are inherited from both parents. Well, that was fucking not very, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, it wasn't really positively reinforcing, but it wasn't negatively reinforcing either, I guess. Whatever. We'll see what happens. You're cooked? Aw, oh, damn it. Nah, I think I'm good. So you're saying I gotta get married before I go bald? Trapper. Uno reverse. She'll think she's trapping me. Really, I'm trapping her. Listen, I don't think I look too bad bald, though. Check this shit out. Oh, I can't zoom in on it. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. That's my bad. Look at that. Type shit. Yeah, you make enough money, Anthony. It don't matter. You could be bald, whatever. Yeah, well, this is pretty pristine. You guys are funny. Well, shit, man. All right. Allie, Allie, if you're holding this, I'm gonna let you hold this in peace and privacy, brother. Good luck if you need it. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. I don't see myself taking anything in this. One trade, one break even. It then went like 99% to the target, and then it retraced like a 99% back down, and now it's sitting here in the middle doing God knows what. So, all right, man. I guess with that being said, guys, enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. Again, reminder, next week we have bank holiday on Monday, so there'll be no trading. And let's see here, Tuesday, no red folder. Wednesday, FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon. Thursday, we got unemployment, advanced GDP numbers on Friday, 9:45 news on Friday as well. Okay. So, yeah, plan is to be back live next week, Tuesday, chat. All right. Enjoy your guys' Friday. Enjoy your guys' weekend. Happy Valentine's Day to you lovebirds in the chat that are going to be celebrating. If you have a child, if you conceive a child this Valentine's, I only ask that you name them after me. Just a little request. Just a little request. If you guys would like to get funded, code Tyler with your favorite prop firm. Appreciate you, boys and girls. Hit the like button on your way out if you'd be ever so kind. Enjoy your Friday, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Now time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's get those wins every single day. Snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity it grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.